Assalamu alaikum, guys. I'm going to be going through Friday, June 8th, NFP Friday, the trades I had taken with you guys, and probable trade entries. I'm going to go ahead and clear the drawings on the chart right now. I'm going to start on the daily. Awesome. Alright, daily time frame. You have your daily fair value gap here. I'm going to be quick just for the sake of time. We're going to do a really quick trade recap today. We go down to the 4 hour. There's a 4 hour gap right here, and here's a 1 hour gap right here. And you can see price had gone down and traded into the 1 hour gap, which was right here. I can make these different colors, but I'm not going to leave them on the chart. 1 hour FVG right there. So you have your daily, your 4 hour, and your 1 hour. I'm going to clear those just so the chart doesn't get too messy. Now you can see we have a 4 hour, 1 hour, and a daily fair value gap that all align together. So now since we had respected it, I'm going to wait for market open. I'm going to show you guys a possible trade right now that you could have taken Friday. So let's drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Boom, 15-minute time frame. You have a 15-minute fair value gap right here. Let me go ahead and make this bigger so you guys can see it clearly. 15-minute fair value gap right there. Let's go ahead and label it 15-minute FVG. After respecting what? The 1 hour fair value gap, after taking sell side liquidity and coming down into a discount fair value gap and respecting it, now we're in a 15-minute gap. Market opens. Let's go down to the 5-minute time frame. You can see this order block of what's in it. Let's go to the 3-minute. All right, now you have a great setup. You have price trades down into an hourly gap, which is also a 4 hour and a daily gap. Now market, boom, takes what? Sell side liquidity right here, resting right here. We take it. We get our A+ entry model. Sweep liquidity, market structure shift, fair value gap entry. Now, whether you use market structure shift, which is going to be here, or changes the state of delivery, which is going to be here, which one do you think is probably going to get you a better entry? I'll tell you why. You wouldn't wait for the market structure shift in this entry. Do not wait for the market structure shift here, because you would have already gotten filled in this fair value gap here in a discount, rather than what? Waiting for the market structure shift and trying to get this fair value gap and then waiting for market to target what? Buy side liquidity here. So this is going to be the liquidity we're targeting. This is going to be a market maker buy model, entry model with your A+ criteria. And you only take a trade if it's what? A+. You don't want to be trading on your funded accounts and like, okay, I'm going to trade a B setup or a C setup. No, this is not how this works. You be patient. You wait for your A+ setup. Now, you have your sweep liquidity, change in the state of delivery, because what? The higher time frames are showing bullishness. You have your 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily fair value gap respected, and you have your 15-minute fair value gap traded into, respected, and now we're looking at what? Trying to take an A+ setup to buy side liquidity, which is going to be here. We're at all-time highs. There's nothing else for me to target. It's just buy one step of buy side liquidity. I'm not going to take profit until I get to my liquidity target up here. I'm kidding. Take partials always. You can take partials at 50%. I don't care what. Now you get your sweep liquidity, change in the state of delivery. As soon as I got my change in the state of delivery, we cross this line right here. You can take off this 3-minute gap right there. 3-minute FVG. And now you set your stop at this low, target the high here for 128 points. And you see how beautiful that is. 4.93 RR, let's say 5. You can lose 5 trades and just lose 5 trades in a row, win 1 out of 5 trades, 20% win rate, and still make money, still at B break even, whatever it is. And that's a beautiful thing about having good risk reward, good risk management, on why you would have the change in the state of delivery here rather than the market structure shift, because you already got all the confirmations you need. You don't need more confirmation than a market structure shift, because then you're just lowering your probabilities of what? Getting filled every single time. So there's our 3-minute gap, 5 RR, your stop loss is 26 points, your reward is 128 points. Take it any day, any single day of the week. Now let me show you guys a PM session, because I did not trade this AM session. I didn't see anything I liked personally. Now, once we gotten the sweep of liquidity, by the way, I wasn't awake to take that trade, just for the record. We got our sweep of liquidity here. We had taken out buy side liquidity. Now I'm gonna look for a market maker sell model to target sell side liquidity, which I'm gonna mark out so we can identify our liquidity. Because if you're unable to identify the liquidity, you're likely going to become that liquidity. So we got a sweep of liquidity. Not only did we take this buy side liquidity right here, we also took this buy side after lunchtime. So after lunchtime, we had taken this buy side. My chart's in Central Time, by the way. Let me go down to the 1 minute time frame. Now I'm going to take an entry on a smaller time frame, obviously, because we have this order block. Let's see what's inside it. Let's drop down to the 1 minute. I have a lot of fair value gaps. Okay, you can take the inversion, you can take this one, and you can take this one. You're like, there's 3 fair value gaps. How do I know which one to take? Well, that's when I go to the 2 minute time frame. On a higher time frame, you can take the one in a discount. But when there's multiple fair value gaps overlapping each other, market doesn't have to come into the one with the discount. It's like you have all of this holding price and wanting price to draw into here. Market wouldn't have to come up here because you already have your breaker and your fair value gap right there. So let me go to a slightly higher time frame. There's nowhere to go but the 2 minute. See what fair value gaps are within that order block. So I see fair value gaps within the order block here. This one, obviously this one's going to be the fair value gap and this one's going to be inversion. Since this inversion overlaps with this SIBI, it becomes a BPR on a 2 minute time frame. Now I have a BPR, which is my high probability entry model. I'm going to go ahead and short, set my stop loss there, and target my first point, take profit 1 there, and take profit 2 here. And then you wait, you get your take profit 3 by the end of the day. So you have just yielded 123 points. And let's say you took that 2 and you're crazy. And you have just 250 points in a day. That's it, just like that. And you have an amazing risk to reward here. 7 RR risk to reward. I went ahead and took my full position at 82 points because I was at the barbershop. I wasn't going to use my phone while I'm in the barber chair. It's rude. Now, we'd gotten our A+ entry model. We were patient. And you're going to see on NFP Fridays, price is always going to accumulate before the big news day. Always. Let's get rid of that. So when you're patient, a lot of very high RR setups are going to come your way. You're going to make money when you're patient. And when you do smart things like not wait for the market structure shift, when you already have your change in the state of delivery and get that higher probability of getting filled in your orders, that's when you really do see a reward in this industry. So you literally have 123 points sitting right here, 7 RR. You could lose 7 trades in a row. Dog, 6 trades in a row. And if you win one, you make money, you're done. I'm telling you, like, there's nothing like this. Let's go ahead and clear this chart. If you guys have any questions on this trade, just go ahead, drop it in the comments wherever I post this video. Go ahead, drop it in the comments. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hope everybody enjoys the rest of the day. Assalamu alaikum.